Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine waking up every morning full of energy, without fear of blood sugar spikes or constant medication. Imagine fighting diabetes not just with pills, but with nature's powerful remedies, right from your garden or kitchen shelf. Today, I want to show you that hope is not just in a prescription bottle. It's also in the leaves, roots, and seeds of ancient herbs. Cinnamon is more than just a sweet and aromatic spice sprinkled on top of your oatmeal or holiday treats. It's a time-tested natural remedy that has captured the attention of both ancient healers and modern scientists. For seniors battling diabetes, cinnamon offers a ray of hope in a world dominated by pharmaceuticals and synthetic solutions. It's comforting to know that something so familiar and accessible can play such a powerful role in managing blood sugar levels. This humble spice works by improving insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone responsible for allowing sugar in the blood to enter your cells. When the body becomes resistant to insulin, blood sugar rises. Cinnamon helps to reverse this resistance, making the cells more receptive to insulin's message. This results in better glucose control without the crash and burn cycle caused by refined sugars or overly aggressive medications. What's more, some studies have shown that cinnamon may lower fasting blood glucose by as much as 10 to 29%, which is a significant figure for those who are trying to avoid complications like nerve damage or cardiovascular disease. But it's not just about numbers. Cinnamon empowers seniors to take a small but consistent action toward their well-being. 1 teaspoon a day in tea, in smoothies, or sprinkled on meals can become a ritual of healing. It's simple, affordable, and free of side effects when taken in moderation. For those tired of pill bottles and injections, this natural choice offers a psychological boost, a way to feel in control again. Using cinnamon daily also connects us to ancient wisdom. It was used in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine not just for flavor, but for its health-promoting properties. There's something deeply grounding and motivating in the idea that our ancestors knew the value of what grew around them, and that we, too, can reclaim that relationship with food and healing. Fenugreek is another remarkable herb that deserves attention in the battle against diabetes. Often overlooked, this seed packs a powerful punch when it comes to regulating blood sugar naturally. Its main strength lies in its high soluble fiber content. This type of fiber slows down the digestion of carbohydrates and the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. That means fewer blood sugar spikes, more stable energy levels, and a lower burden on the pancreas to pump out insulin. But fenugreek does more than just slow things down. It actively improves glucose tolerance and enhances insulin function. This is a game changer, especially for seniors who may be dealing with decades of blood sugar imbalance. Incorporating fenugreek into daily life, whether soaked overnight in water, ground into powder, or cooked into meals, can offer a subtle but significant shift toward better metabolic health. It's easy to overlook seeds. They seem small, insignificant, and unremarkable. But fenugreek reminds us that powerful things often come in small packages. Taking these seeds each day is not just about changing a physical condition. It's about changing a mindset. It says, I am doing something real for my health. It fosters discipline, consistency, and a reconnection to natural rhythms that medication alone can't offer. For seniors, fenugreek offers more than biological benefits. It offers a sense of empowerment. It tells a new story about aging, one where you're not a passive recipient of care, but an active participant in healing. It builds a bridge between old-world remedies and new-world knowledge. With every dose, you're not only managing diabetes, you're nurturing a lifestyle of respect for your body and its ability to heal. When you add cinnamon and fenugreek into your daily life, you're not just adding herbs to your meals. You're adding purpose, intention, and the possibility of transformation. These natural allies don't just change blood sugar, they change the narrative of your health journey, giving you tools to fight with dignity, with courage, and with hope. Bitter melon, also known as bitter gourd or Momordica carrantia, is one of the most powerful natural tools for managing blood sugar levels, particularly for seniors who are striving to control diabetes in a holistic way, though its taste may challenge the palate. Its benefits are profound and worth every sip or bite. This green, bumpy fruit is widely used in Asian and African traditional medicine, and today it is gaining recognition globally for its unique insulin-like properties. Inside the human body, insulin acts as a key, unlocking cells so glucose can enter and be used for energy. In people with type 2 diabetes, the cells become resistant to this key, leading to elevated blood sugar levels. What makes bitter melon remarkable is its ability to mimic the function of insulin. It contains compounds like polypeptide P, charantin, and visine that act directly on the body to help glucose enter the cells. This natural process supports a reduction in overall blood sugar without needing as much manufactured insulin from the pancreas or medication from a pharmacy. For seniors, this means less stress on the pancreas and fewer extreme fluctuations in blood sugar, which can be both exhausting and dangerous. Bitter melon doesn't just lower sugar, it promotes balance, and that balance translates into better energy, mental clarity, improved mood, and reduced risk of long-term complications like nerve damage or vision loss. Incorporating bitter melon into your routine might mean drinking its juice in the morning, sautéing it in meals, or taking it in supplement form. Though its bitterness may take some getting used to, think of it as a daily reminder that not all healing is sweet, but it is powerful. Each time you choose bitter melon, you are telling yourself and the world, I am committed to my wellness. Even when it's hard, this small, bumpy fruit becomes more than food. It becomes a symbol of resilience. Seniors often face the frustration of being told to depend on medication forever, to accept decline as natural. But bitter melon offers a different message. Nature is not done helping you. Your body still wants to heal, and this herb is proof that your journey can move forward, naturally and powerfully. Turmeric, the golden root that has lit up kitchens and medicine cabinets for thousands of years, carries more than just color. It carries healing. At the center of its power is curcumin, a compound known for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. For seniors facing diabetes, turmeric is not just a spice, it is a shield. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent drivers behind insulin resistance. When the body is inflamed, its cells don't respond well to insulin. Blood sugar rises, energy crashes, and the cycle of diabetes deepens. Turmeric steps in as a natural anti-inflammatory, calming the body's inner fires and helping insulin work more effectively. It also fights oxidative stress, which damages cells and speeds up aging. This is especially vital for older adults whose bodies need every ounce of protection to stay strong and energized. What makes turmeric so motivational is its versatility and accessibility. A simple warm turmeric tea in the morning, or a pinch, added to your vegetables is all it takes to begin reaping the benefits. For those who need a stronger effect, high-quality supplements with black pepper to increase absorption are available. But no matter how it's consumed, turmeric invites a daily act of self-care that says, I respect my body. I give it what it needs to heal. It also brings a sense of reconnection to cultural roots, to ancient wisdom, and to the kitchen, as a place of healing rather than restriction. Every time a senior uses turmeric, they're participating in a long, honored tradition of natural medicine that values prevention, nourishment, and empowerment. Turmeric's power lies not only in what it does to the body, but also in what it ignites in the spirit. It inspires action, builds hope, and shows that healing doesn't always come in a bottle. It can come from the earth, from tradition, from simple choices repeated each day. It tells seniors, you are not powerless, you are not forgotten. You are part of a living legacy of natural strength. Ginseng has long been treasured in ancient Eastern medicine for its revitalizing properties, and today it is gaining recognition in the modern world as a potent natural ally in the fight against diabetes. For seniors especially, ginseng is more than just a herbal supplement. It is a source of renewed energy, vitality, and a deeper sense of control over one's health. Ginseng, particularly Panax ginseng and American ginseng, has demonstrated significant effects on blood sugar regulation, insulin sensitivity, and overall metabolic balance. One of the most remarkable qualities of ginseng is its ability to enhance the body's natural insulin production. It stimulates the pancreas to release more insulin while also helping the body use insulin more efficiently. This dual action means that glucose is more effectively transported into the cells, where it is needed for energy, instead of lingering in the bloodstream where it can cause damage. For seniors dealing with insulin resistance and fatigue from fluctuating sugar levels, this gentle yet powerful herb provides steady support without the harsh side effects of some synthetic medications. Beyond blood sugar control, ginseng works on a deeper level. It reduces stress, boosts physical stamina, and sharpens mental clarity, 3 areas where diabetes often takes a toll. The stress hormone cortisol, when elevated, can increase blood sugar levels and worsen insulin resistance. Ginseng's adaptogenic properties help regulate cortisol, creating a more balanced internal environment where healing becomes possible. This is especially important for seniors whose bodies need calmness, consistency, and energy to maintain healthy routines and avoid complications. Incorporating ginseng into daily life can be a simple but empowering habit. Whether taken in tea, capsules, or powder form, ginseng offers a natural lift that isn't based on sugar or stimulants. Instead, it works by nurturing the body's systems back into harmony. Each time a senior chooses ginseng, they are not just addressing a physical issue. They are saying yes to a life of strength, activity, and clarity. They are choosing to rise above the fatigue, the brain fog, the feeling of helplessness that can sometimes accompany a chronic condition like diabetes. Using ginseng becomes a form of self-respect. It's a decision to treat the body not as something broken, but as something wise and capable of healing with the right tools. Ginseng, with its deep roots and rich history, becomes a companion on the journey toward better health, reminding us that aging is not a decline. It's an opportunity to return to the basics, to nourish and rebuild, to live with greater intention. Aloe. Vera is often associated with skincare, sunburn relief, and external healing, but few people realize the remarkable power it holds for internal healing as well. This succulent plant, filled with clear, cooling gel, is a natural powerhouse for managing blood sugar, especially in seniors who want to take control of their diabetes without the constant roller coaster of medications and side effects. Aloe Vera is not just soothing to the skin, it's deeply soothing to the body's blood sugar system. Inside aloe vera are compounds called glucomanins, anthraquinones, and lectins, all of which work synergistically to lower blood glucose levels and improve insulin sensitivity. When consumed in juice or supplement form, aloe helps the body process sugar more efficiently, reducing fasting blood glucose and supporting better pancreatic function. For seniors whose pancreas has been overworked or weakened by years of imbalance, aloe offers a gentle hand of support, helping to ease the burden and encourage natural insulin production. What makes aloe vera especially motivational is how accessible and gentle it is. There is nothing intimidating about this plant. It doesn't require a prescription, a complicated routine, or a costly program. It can be grown at home, sipped as a mild juice, or taken as a supplement. It invites simplicity, and in that simplicity, there is deep healing. Each glass of aloe juice becomes a quiet act of defiance against the belief that aging means surrendering to illness. It says instead, I am still active in my healing. I still have options. Aloe's healing touch extends beyond the physical. Seniors often deal with multiple health concerns, and the emotional toll of managing these can be just as draining as the conditions themselves. Aloe vera offers not just relief from symptoms, but also peace of mind. Its natural origin and gentle effectiveness restore trust in the body's ability to heal. It reminds seniors that they are not broken. They are healing. Every day, every small step matters. Adding aloe vera into one's routine also reconnects people to the earth and to nature's rhythms. It's easy to forget that some of the most powerful medicines grow in silence, under the sun, needing nothing more than water and time. Aloe teaches patience, persistence, and faith. With each sip, it teaches seniors to nourish themselves with intention, to be gentle with their bodies, and to believe that better days are not only possible, but within reach. Through aloe vera, healing becomes natural, accessible, and personal. It shifts the focus from illness to wellness, from dependency to empowerment. It becomes a quiet but powerful reminder that the path to better health does not always begin in a clinic. It can start right at home, with a plant, a choice, and a belief in what's still possible. Holy basil, also known as tulsi, is revered in many cultures not only as a sacred plant, but also as a powerful medicinal herb. Its reputation as the queen of herbs is well earned, particularly when it comes to managing blood sugar and supporting the overall health of seniors dealing with diabetes. In a world where stress and imbalance contribute heavily to chronic conditions, holy basil stands as a calming, stabilizing force, one that restores harmony within the body and the mind. 1. Of the greatest challenges seniors face with diabetes is maintaining consistent blood sugar levels throughout the day. Holy basil helps regulate these fluctuations by improving the body's ability to metabolize glucose. It enhances insulin secretion and increases the sensitivity of cells to insulin, which means the body can use glucose more effectively instead of letting it accumulate in the bloodstream. This leads to more balanced energy levels, better mood stability, and fewer of the highs and lows that can make daily life difficult and unpredictable. But holy basil's impact goes beyond just the biological process of glucose metabolism. It also addresses one of the often overlooked factors that affect diabetes management: stress. Chronic stress triggers the release of cortisol, a hormone that raises blood sugar and promotes insulin resistance. Holy basil has strong adaptogenic properties, which means it helps the body adapt to stress and regulate cortisol levels naturally. For seniors, this is crucial, not just for managing diabetes, but for supporting mental clarity, emotional well-being, and restful sleep. Incorporating holy basil into a daily routine can be as simple as drinking tulsi tea in the morning or evening. This small act becomes a ritual of healing, a quiet moment of peace and nourishment. It's not just about the herb, it's about choosing to slow down, to breathe, and to reconnect with the body's natural rhythms. This mindfulness is healing in itself, and when paired with the herb's physical benefits, it creates a powerful pathway to better health. For seniors, holy basil represents more than a supplement. It symbolizes resilience. It whispers the message that aging does not mean helplessness, and that natural strength still flows through every part of the body. Each cup of tulsi tea is a reminder of the body's capacity to balance, to adapt, and to return to a place of harmony. The path to health doesn't always need to be complex or clinical. Sometimes it begins with the ancient wisdom of a single sacred plant. Berberine is one of nature's most potent bioactive compounds, and for seniors struggling with blood sugar control, it offers benefits that are both scientifically validated and deeply empowering. Found in several plants, including golden seal and barberry, berberine has been used in traditional Chinese and Ayurvedic medicine for centuries. What sets berberine apart is its ability to rival some pharmaceutical drugs in its effectiveness, yet remain a natural plant-based solution. Berberine works by activating an enzyme called AMPK, adenosine monophosphate activated protein kinase, often referred to as the body's metabolic master switch. This enzyme plays a critical role in regulating how the body uses energy. When AMPK is activated, it improves insulin sensitivity, helps cells absorb glucose more efficiently, and reduces the production of glucose in the liver. For seniors whose metabolic functions have slowed over time, this activation is like flipping a switch back on, reawakening the body's natural ability to process and regulate sugar. What's particularly encouraging is that studies have shown berberine to be as effective as some prescription medications in lowering blood sugar. Yet, unlike many drugs, berberine does not carry the same risk of dependence or harsh side effects when used appropriately. This gives seniors a sense of control and reassurance. They can work with their bodies rather than override them with chemicals. Berberine supports the body's intelligence, encouraging it to function as it was designed to. Integrating berberine into daily life usually comes in the form of supplements, often taken 2 or 3 times a day. But the power lies not just in the capsule, it lies in the decision. Each time a senior reaches for berberine, it is an act of faith in the body's ability to respond, to heal, and to thrive. It is a step away from fear-based medicine and a step toward knowledge, self-trust, and empowerment. Berberine also inspires a broader shift in perspective. It teaches that healing is not only reactive but proactive. Seniors who use berberine often find themselves becoming more aware of their lifestyle choices, their nutrition, and their mindset. This awareness leads to better overall health, not just lower blood sugar, but improved cholesterol, weight management, and digestive health as well. Berberine becomes a gateway to a more mindful, intentional life. The message of Berberine is clear. Transformation is possible at any age. Nature has not forgotten you. Your body is not finished learning how to heal. With the right support, you can continue to grow stronger, more balanced, and more alive than ever. This isn't just about lowering sugar. It's about raising your standards for health, peace, and longevity. Don't wait for change. Plant it, brew it, sprinkle it, stir it into your life. You have the power to transform your health, one herbal step at a time. Let food be your medicine, and let herbs be your hope. You're not too old. It's not too late. Let today be the beginning of your natural fight against diabetes, and let nature fight with you.